can ratio really tell us? Let's have a look at these two little friends here. The price ratio of the small pony to the big pony is 1/3. So the price is 1/3. That means that the price of this is 3 times more than the smaller one. What if I know that the small to the big is 1/3 and I know that the big one costs about Rm30? How much is the small one cost? I put a question mark here. So as I know that the price of the small to big one is 1/3 and the price is a proportion, so I put an equal here. Next, I'm going to find this question mark. This question mark is the price of this little pony. How much does it cost? So first, let's check the question mark. It is on top. If it is on top, we'll leave it on top. So put a question mark down. We don't move it. The next step is we're going to move all the numbers to the left. So to the left here, we'll just copy these numbers down. And then there's a 30 on the right, together with the division here. I'm going to move it here. Divide 30, move it across this equal, divide becomes times. 30 from the bottom becomes on top. So by plugging it into your calculator, you'll be able to find out that the price of a small pony is Rm10 ringgit. Which makes sense, because the price of a small pony is 3 times lesser than the big one. The price of the small pony is 10 ringgit and the big one costs about 30 ringgit. So this is 3 times lesser than the 30 ringgit here. Here is another example. So my mom wants to bake a cake. So she flips through the recipe. She found that there is a very nice cake with the ratio of flour to water is 5:3. So 5 portions of flour plus 3 portions of water, then you'll get a very nice cake. So she goes to the kitchen and she found out that I have about 480 grams of flour. So how much water she has to add so that the cake can come out in a very nice shape? Can we do some mathematics here? Yes, we can. But from common sense, you can see that 5 is more than 3. So we can estimate, 预测, that the water that we add in should be more or less than 480. 3 is less than 5. So I can estimate that the amount of water to be added in with the flour is lesser than 480. So the answer here should be lesser than 480. Let's have a look. So we will first put an equal here to make sure that this is a proportion. Then your cake that you bake will be the same case as the recipe, right? So first check, there is a question mark at the bottom here. So we are going to put this on top so that we can get the answer. So check first the question mark at the bottom. We're going to put it on top. Bring it across the equal. Question mark here, bring across, divide will become times on top here. Equal, you put it the same. And then if there's a question mark here, we're going to move all the numbers to the right so that we can calculate the number for the question mark. So 480 will remain the same, put it down here. And then we have 5/3 on the left hand side. We're going to shift this to the right. Why? Because we're going to shift all the numbers to the right hand side. We only leave the question mark here. So 5 on top, move it here, 5 will be at the bottom. Divide by 3, move it there, it will become 3 at the bottom, become times 3. Then you put into your calculator, you should be able to get 288 gram. So yes, 288 gram is lesser than 480. which means that our assumptions 我们的预测 is correct. Let's look at the rates in jogging. Daniel runs very steadily. So in 4 minutes, we know that his heart beats for 420 times in these 4 minutes. So as he runs very steadily for another 12 minutes, I would like to know, what is his heartbeats here for the 12 minutes? How can I find that? First, we have to put an equal here because equal stands for proportion. 4 times 420 times of heartbeats, and 12 minutes, how many times will the heart beats? So first, check. Is the question mark on top? Yes. So I don't move it anymore. Next, I'm going to move all the numbers to another side so that I can get the question mark in a number. So as I move this number to the left hand side, this is divide by a number. So divide and I cross this equal sign, it will become times. So 12 minutes, I'll put it here. Equal, I copy down. Question mark, I copy down. And what is left here? It is untouched. So I copy exactly the same at the bottom. Do I have any more number here? No. So it is very close to our answer. What we can do is, we can slash things off and put all the numbers together in the calculator. 12 times 420 times, copy down, this is a units, divide by 4. And you'll be able to get the answer. The answer for the number of heartbeats is how many times? Now I'll bring you to learn rates in supermarket. We're going to buy some 100 plus. So it shows that 6 cartons of 100 plus, it costs about 12 ringgit and 25 cents. So now I'm going to buy 24 cartons. 24 cartons of 100 plus. So how much money do I need to pay? By using what? Using proportion. First step, equal the two rates together, make it a proportion. Then we're going to solve this equation. First thing, check. Where is the question mark? The question mark is at the bottom. So when the question mark is at the bottom, I'm going to move this question mark to the top, because I want my question mark to be on the top so that I can solve for my answer. Question mark, divide question mark, bring it to the top, it becomes times. It becomes at the top. And then others, I'll just copy down. 24 cartons, I'll remain here. What should I do next? Here is question mark, here is number. So the next is this number. There is a huge number here. 6 cartons per RM25, 12.25. I'm going to move all this number to the right. Why? Because I want to separate the question mark and the number. Bring everything to the right. Check. This is on top. When I bring it to the right, crosses this equal sign. Top will become bottom, 6 cartons. Times will become divide. And then this divide, when I cross this equal sign, it will become times. I'll copy this down. It's very clear, question mark and numbers. Next is, we slash it off and put all the numbers together, including the units, left, divide by 6. You'll be able to get the amount of price that you have to pay for the 100 plus is how much in ringgit Malaysia. Cool. Let's look at the rates in jogging. Daniel runs very steadily. So in 4 minutes, we know that his heart beats for 420 times in these 4 minutes. So as he runs very steadily for another 12 minutes, I would like to know, what is his heartbeats here for the 12 minutes? How can I find that? First, we will put an equal here because equal stands for proportion. 4 times 420 times of heartbeats, and 12 minutes, how many times will the heart beats? So first, check. Is the question mark on top? Yes. So I don't move it anymore. Next, I'm going to move all the numbers to another side so that I can get the question mark in a number. So as I move this number to the left hand side, this is divide by a number. So divide and I cross this equal sign, it will become times. So 12 minutes, I'll put it here. Equal, I copy down. Question mark, I copy down. And what is left here? It is untouched. So I copy exactly the same at the bottom. Do I have any more number here? No. So it is very close to our answer. What we can do is, we can slash things off and put all the numbers together in the calculator. 12 times 420 times, copy down, this is a units, divide by 4. And you'll be able to get the answer. The answer for the number of heartbeats is how many times?